What's up, fellow K-pop fans? In this episode, we're going to be checking out CHEN's brand new song called Beautiful Goodbye. Yesterday, I checked out Holland's new song. I liked that a lot. Had a nice dancey vibe to it. If you guys haven't checked out that reaction or that song, make sure you go check that out. I also did a live K-pop party yesterday. If you have any interest in that, make sure you go check out our Patreon. Make sure you try to join one of our lives sometime, our live K-pop parties, which always happen over on our Twitch page. It was a lot of fun. We checked out a lot of good music and stuff, so definitely check that out, you guys. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. And Maggie appreciates it too. She's not here right now, but she appreciates it too. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Dreamiverse, without any further ado, let's dive in. Oops, I had the thing up this whole time, but that's okay. That doesn't really matter. Let's dive into CHEN's Beautiful Goodbye right now. And I do have the closed captioning on, just so you know. Just in case you don't see it, I do have it on. Looks like we're going for a ballad here. Well, that's pretty. Oh geez, that's awkward. The lyrics there, I mean. Having to talk about breaking up. Ooh, love the breathiness in his vocal. Oh, that's scary. Uh-oh. Ooh.
왼손으로 머리를 넘기지 마요. 그래야 내가 그대를 지나칠 테니까 4월이 지나면 그땐 우리 아무 일도 없듯이 발길을 돌려요. 그래야 마지막 우리
Wow, so pretty, man. So much vibrato in his voice. Oh, that's sad.
그대가 멀어진 만큼 시야가 흐려지네요. 사랑했었기 때문에 우리 마지막 인사를 해요. 이 시간이 가기 전에.
Really pretty falsetto. He's been using his falsetto here and there every once in a while, and it sounds really pretty. It adds a lot to that kind of sadness up to the song, you know? Those women are creepy. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but that was kind of like a horror movie. Besides that, though, really beautiful, beautiful ballad. Chen has a gorgeous voice. I already knew that, but I liked the way that he sang in this song, in this ballad. He didn't go super powerful with his vocal, you know what I mean? He wasn't belting things out or anything. He was singing somewhat lightly for a large majority of the song, which really added that emotional dynamic to the song, you know what I mean? He had a lot of breathiness in there, which I talk about sometimes, especially when it comes to ballads. Having that breathiness really... It just adds a certain emotion to the song. And it was interesting to me with his vibrato. Off the top of my head, I can't think if he always has that strong of a vibrato. But sometimes, as singers, sometimes we can lose control of our vibrato, right? Like, say we're nervous or something. If somebody's nervous, a lot of the time their vibrato will be crazy. It'll go crazy. You'll hear it like... it's insane. Or I find sometimes if I don't have enough power behind something, sometimes it's a little harder to control my vibrato. Or if it's harder, a weird one is like if it's hard to hear myself singing, sometimes I'll later realize like I feel like my vibrato, like I wasn't controlling it. It really is, when it comes to vocals, you guys, there is so many different techniques that are being implemented, and so many different parts of your body that are being used in order to control how the tone is, and your air support, and your projection. All these things are being controlled in so many different ways. I really think being a vocalist is probably the hardest when it comes to being a musician. It's the most physically demanding. A lot of people would think drums because that's super physically demanding as well. But being a vocalist really takes a toll on your body. So anyways, what I'm trying to say with this is, so props to vocalists. I'm a vocalist myself, so I'm giving myself props. That's kind of... But anyways, what I'm trying to say with this is obviously he wasn't nervous. Obviously he can sing with enough breath support. He was using that vibrato, obviously, as a texture for his singing, for the song, to make the song more emotional. Vibrato has a nice emotional feeling to it. But it was interesting to me because the way that he was utilizing his vibrato, it was almost to the extent of like he didn't have enough air, or like he was nervous, because it was so much, and he was really closing the gap of his vocal cords and his the amount of air that he was using. So then he's got that crazy vibrato going on at the same time. It was really interesting, and I don't know if that was it was probably something he did as a choice, you know, he did it on purpose or whatever. But even if he didn't, I love how it sounds. I think it sounds really beautiful. But anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed my reaction. I know my reaction isn't crazy or anything, right? Because it's a ballad, you know what I mean? I was just kind of trying to take in really his vocals and then try to give you something at the end. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. As I said earlier, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I love you. Dreamers, keep on dreaming. We'll see you in the next video. And until then, annyeong.